In a world racing towards speed, one engineer slowed down long enough to save us all.
This is the story of Nils Bohlin, a man whose invention you probably use today. Born in Sweden in 1920, Nils was a quiet, curious boy, fascinated by machines and how they worked. He didn't just want to know how things moved, but how they held up under extreme stress. This fascination led him to become an engineer at Saab Aviation.
There, he designed ejection seats and safety harnesses for fighter pilots.
Working with high-velocity aircraft taught him a truth that the automotive world had completely missed. A safety device must be simple enough to use every time, yet strong enough to protect a life in a split second. In the late 1950s, Volvo, a company just beginning to obsess over road safety, hired Bohlin. This was a critical time. Cars were getting faster, but safety was lagging far behind.
As a result, fatal crashes were surging. In accidents, drivers were thrown through windshields, slammed into dashboards, or ejected from their cars entirely.
The standard two-point lap belts of the era were tragically inadequate.
They often caused severe internal injuries and, in many cases, failed to save lives at all. Bohlin dove into the data.
He studied accident reports, analyzed crash forces, and obsessed over how the human body reacted to violent impacts. He quickly realized something crucial was missing. The upper body, especially the chest and shoulder, had no protection whatsoever. The lap belt only held the hips, leaving the torso to whip forward with devastating force.
Nils saw the future clearly. Faster cars, heavier traffic, and a catastrophic lack of protection for ordinary people. He knew that without a radical change, the death toll on the roads would only climb higher. He felt a deep sense of responsibility. Something had to be done.
And he was the one who was going to do it. He believed he could design a solution that would change everything. A simple, elegant device that could secure both the upper and lower body in one easy motion. He envisioned a V shape across the chest, anchored at 3 points, a design that would become the most important automotive safety invention in history.
So, how did he turn this vision into a reality that would save millions of lives?
Have you ever clicked your seatbelt without a second thought?
It's a simple action, but behind that click is a story of incredible genius and generosity that has saved millions of lives.
Let's rewind to 1959. An engineer named Nils Bohlin, working for Volvo, was wrestling with a huge problem: how to keep people safe in a car crash.
At the time, seatbelts were basic, often just a lap strap, which could cause serious internal injuries. After months of intense calculations, sketches, and countless crash tests, Bohlin had a breakthrough. He designed a belt that secured both the upper and lower body, forming a strong V shape.
This 3-point system was revolutionary because it spread the force of a crash across the strongest parts of the body, the chest and hips. It was simple enough to use with one hand, yet brilliantly effective. Volvo immediately saw the life-saving potential of Bohlin's invention and introduced it in their cars, the Volvo Amazon and PV 544, that same year. But here's where the story takes an extraordinary turn. Instead of hoarding this groundbreaking technology for themselves, Volvo did something unprecedented. They made the patent for the 3-point seatbelt completely free for all other car manufacturers to use. Their reasoning was simple and profound. Safety isn't a luxury or a competitive advantage. It's a fundamental right for everyone. This act of corporate goodwill changed the world.
Within just a few years, car companies around the globe began adopting Bohlin's design.
Decades later, it's officially recognized as the single most effective safety feature in automotive history.
Nils Bohlin, the humble engineer behind it all, was inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame in 1999.
He believed that if you have an idea that can save a life, you have a moral obligation to share it.
Today, it is estimated that the 3-point seatbelt has saved well over 1 million lives and prevented countless serious injuries. That simple click you hear every time you get in your car is the echo of Nils Bohlin's genius and Volvo's incredible generosity. It's a quiet guardian, watching over every journey, on every road, in every corner of the world.
So the next time you buckle up, remember the story of the invention that was given freely to protect us all. Thanks for watching.
If you found this story as inspiring as I did, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more amazing stories from history.
See you in the next one.